Hey you guys, what is going on? It is Klaireeberry. I'm here today to bring to you Divine Masculine reading. Hope you guys are doing very, very well. Yep, just gonna jump right in. This is a general reading. Take what resonates, dish what doesn't. I have personal readings available. Check the description box below. The answers you need are coming. Okay, they are coming. Don't you worry. Don't you worry now. The answers you need are coming. You're going to get what you need, when you earn it, when you deserve it, when you figure it out, when you get there, divine timing. So, you know, it is what it is. Full moon in Gemini, the best thing you can do to progress here is to go within. Go within. See, open, close. Be the best you can be on the outside, but also you have to dig deep on the inside and go deep. You can't be a shallow person and have a great life. It just doesn't work that way. You gotta get there. So let's see what the angel cards have in store. Divine masculine energy here. Beloved one, I'm helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Okay. Okay. They need help. We need help. We all need help. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. Okay. Oh, these cards are so big in my hand today. They don't always feel like that. Okay. Let's go. Divine masculine. What's going on? General overline, underline energy. Take a sip real fast. Okay, keep in mind, just before we start, I just want to make it clear that we can absolutely take the Divine Masculine reading and use it for inner growth, even if you're not part of a twin flame relationship, because you're taking that Divine Masculine energy and you're looking at it within yourself, the Divine Masculine side of yourself. We all have a Divine Masculine and Divine Positive side to ourselves. So first things first is we have big tower moment here on Divine Masculine's mind. Okay, this is epic. It's a cold one. Okay, it's a cold tower. There's drama, but it's almost just like it's a lot of distance. I don't know. It is what it is. This is what's on their mind. What can you say about that? Except when it's with the 10 of Cups here, it becomes very, very interesting. Because this is our, stage, between the 0 and the 1, where we're connecting and we're moving on, to the next. There's nothing to do here but start again, start on something new. And we get that, but their mind is still stuck on what happened and how the outcome feels is kind of the focus here for Divine Masculine. So maybe not a good place to be focusing, but if they got to work through something, they got to work through something. So hey, there's two sides to that story. You can't just be, oh, positive, I'm positive, love and light, and I just never face the darkness. If you don't face it, it's going to run you. It's going to own you like it does most people. When you look around in our society, oh my gosh, don't even get me started about our society. You know what I mean? Okay, so emotionally, facing a lot of judgment, self-judgment, judgment from other people. Everywhere I look, I'm feeling judged, is basically, I think, how Divine Masculine feels. Okay? And this is like, it's like there's judgment at home. Their closest people, to Divine Masculine are, there's a crossroads here. But, and there may be like a judgment, like I'm getting that there's like a judgment that they're judging you, like that sort of thing. Like, I'm going to judge you because you're judging me. And maybe not knowing the whole story. Okay. Maybe Divine Masculine's not, they're kind of acting here also with probably like, it's almost indiscriminate judgment. It's like, what are you really about? And when you look at the home and when you look at what you're doing, are you really trying to make a good home? Or are you just saying that? You know what I mean? Like, judging your own life is important. Judging the choices that you make are important. And judging the past is important. Because if we don't take a side on what is happening and what has happened in the past, then how are we going to know? How are we going to get that lesson and get the good and move forward? You have to make a judgment. We have to have a keen sense of judgment on who our home, who our family is. We can't just, go with the flow on this. Okay, this is deep, and this is like that burning side, of the flame coming through with this energy that I think is strengthened by divine feminine here is a part of this, a part of the family, a part of the home, whether the divine masculine can see it or not. Again, because the judgment, there's like clouds here there's like blankets over here. Okay. They're guided divinely, but they're also blinded in ways here. Okay. And emotionally blinded is obviously something we've been talking about for a while, being emotionally blinded, but learning from it. And here's the thing that we need to really understand on a very deep level is basically, God, okay, we know that God, basically the universe, whatever, Big Bang, something happens. The universe to me is like a God type of figure saying, maybe not really, this is a metaphor also to think about it that way if it helps you, saying, I'm going to look at myself in the mirror because I want to experience myself. I want to know myself. I want to, what's up? And so that's what the big, the understanding, the knowledge, the creation of everything from nothing, the yin to the yang, all of that creation power of that masculine side, it's a lot. It's a lot. And then it just keeps going. And it really, it's the same thing when it affects us. I don't know. I'll talk more on that later because I want to get deeper into kind of that metaphor, but I'm going to wait for it to like weave itself back in. Okay. So again, the actions, we're trying to make a home, but our actions are maybe keeping us, from doing that. Divine masculine has a drive here. Like again, it's possibly being judgy, being judgy, also feeling judged is making them want to be judgy. That's what it's coming through as. Okay. So let's keep going here. We're going to see. Okay. The divine masculine, is not feeling, okay, this is just about divine feminine. Okay. So it's this feeling that they're shedding skin, going deep, looking, like could be just unreachable, like, do they think that you're unreachable? Do they feel like they've lost you? Do they feel like you're too good for them? Do they feel ashamed? Okay. Are they feeling like there is a light at the end of the tunnel? Let's turn it over. Okay. Is there a light at the end of the tunnel if I do this, if there's like a bargaining thing here coming through. Okay. But it's kind of like for their own happiness, they have to push away here in some way. But it's like push back is how it feels like. I'm feeling like they really feel like the divine feminine is the one that's pushing away. That's what's coming through. Okay. And that's kind of on the brain too. Like emotionally. Well, and this is as simple as you know, they know that this change has to happen, whatever this is. It's a black and white thing. It's a dark and light thing. This is screaming of shadow work, honestly. Shadow work to be happy, going deep, being maybe possibly, being separated in the relationship, thinking about that, thinking about getting better, thinking about going within, thinking about letting go of, there has to be, I've been saying this for a while now, there has to be a separation period between the old and the new. If you haven't really truly done that properly, then you need to do that before you can keep on going to the next level. Okay, and on some level, subconsciously, we know how things work. We know things don't come to us for free. Again, like I said, we got to earn it. Okay, this blue energy, this is all about understanding. It's about clarity. Okay, and here, okay, we have King of Wands and Page of Wands. Okay, and this is how they feel about divine feminine. Okay, very, very strongly. Okay, very strongly, but also in new ways. In new ways, and in ways that, they maybe have dreamt of since they were a child, or and it's growing too. I'm really just getting here, like, there's a freshness to it. Like, it was always strong, but now, again, there's this change where it's a we've transmorphed from possible ego, to taking care of the inner child, understanding the inner child, hopefully healing the inner child with my program. Check the description box below. Goes from the holistic law of attraction to the shadow work to the inner child healing, all of which to get you into union with your person quickly. As quickly as you can get through the videos, that's going to help you with your relationship, guaranteed. Okay, and that's what this is about. It's that shadow work. It's looking within. It's taking that time to go within, to shed that old shit, shed that old skin. Okay, that's the road, to happiness. Okay, and they see you as happiness. They want to get through this period of getting rid of things, changing things, morphing themselves so that they can so that they can enjoy that with you, is how I feel. Okay, and it's hard because sometimes we get in this cycle in our minds of saying, maybe then it'll be better, maybe then it'll be better. And it's difficult now because everybody's still, kind of in the weird quarantine, halfway, whatever situation, unknowing. And, everybody has their ways of coping and dealing with things. Okay. But divine masculine really feels that divine feminine is being like a boss, like in control of their actions, like knowing exactly what they're doing. And that's a lot of faith. That's a lot of faith. And to me, it's just kind of this wishing and wanting and acknowledging and understanding. And it's helping these feelings to grow. It's helping the drive to grow. It's helping the passion to grow. Okay. And again, it's helping to like restart this. It's like an emotional reboot for divine masculine. Okay. And that is going to sum that part up. We are going to move on to, well, first of all, I just want to say, again, if you need a personal reading, be sure and check out the description box below. I have really, really inexpensive little quickie readings that, can be really, really effective. I just kind of do the same thing. Just run with it very quickly. So yeah, just send me the info in the email, and yeah, check the description box below, like I said. So again, oh, we got two coming out at once. So this one wants to come out first, and that one wants to come. Oh, we got the death card again. So again, there could be, hold on, let me just pull these two. Okay. Oh, and we got the 10. Oh, the 10 of swords. I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay. I love it. I love it. Okay. So again, the answers you need are coming. I don't want you to freak out seeing these cards, okay? Because this is calm, knowing energy that is nothing but love. Do the bliss bubble. Put yourself in the bliss bubble. Give yourself that love. Only participate in things that make you really feel truly happy and fulfilled, and avoid any negative energies. Just walk away from it. Just disengage. You have to hold yourself to a higher esteem than that. Okay, you are the beloved one. You are the starting point for everything in your universe. So that is why, just like this, the mother puts the gas mask on herself before she puts it on her child, so she knows that she can stay awake. In order, if her child passes out, that's fine, she can wake it back up with the gas after she gasses herself up. But if she passes out, the child's going to be passed out too, because they're not going to know what to do. So it's like that sort of same situation. Okay, you have to give that love to yourself before you can even think about giving love to anybody else. Otherwise, you're gypping them. You're gypping them. That's all I can say. And I think the situation here has been for a while that you've been gypping each other, because you're not showing up fully, because you're not giving to yourself. And part of giving to yourself and part of self-love, people, is having the balls to do the freaking work. Do the freaking, at the very least, do the shadow work. The shadow work, you're halfway there. If you don't want to go all the way in on the inner child healing, wait till you really need it that badly or whatever. But okay, so here we go. First two in reverse. Okay, so what we have here again is we already did, so yeah, this is blockages and solutions. Okay, so blockages, being stubborn, again, thinking we know the right way to do everything and doing it, we need to stay open to doing things for the right reasons, basically. Okay, and if we're doing them, there's been maybe some knee-jerk emotions here, knee-jerk reactions, and it's got to even out. We've got to flip. Divine Masculine just has to go within. The Tower, from the beginning, they're in this Tower moment where they're really letting go here. Okay? And it's necessary. It really, really is. Okay? But again, it is a temporary blockage here. But again, it's part of the solution. Okay? The darkness is part of the solution. We have to go dark. We have to go into these negative thoughts, beliefs, and expectations. We have to look at them. And judgment is the key. We had judgment earlier. That's part of the holistic law of attraction. It's part of the shadow work, which are intertwined with each other. The answers you need are coming through the program. You have to get the program. You have to. It's so inexpensive. I'm not trying to sell you guys a big hoodwink you or anything like that. It's a mere tiny little donation. You get a lot of answers and something to work on. It's something to do with your time that is constructive, and it'll make you feel good and make you feel things. It'll help you to deal with your feelings that you already have. When you do the shadow work, it is so important to humble yourself. That's what happens when you do it. You naturally just do humble yourself, and it gives you answers. It really helps you see yourself in a light that makes you lovable, makes you able to be loved and able to love yourself. Clearing out all these negative thoughts, beliefs, and expectations one by one. Okay, what's bugging you today? Well, let's do shadow work on it. Okay? And sometimes, nothing's really bugging me today. Well, let's dig around. Let's dig around a little bit. This is what we do. Okay? It doesn't take too much time, doesn't take too much effort. You learn it and you do it, and it's a lifestyle. It's a way, it's a leg up. It's a way of acting. It's a way of learning. I can't even. You can watch the videos and getting the readings over and over again. I have people that just get the readings over and over, and I bless you. I love you. I love doing the readings. And again, these quickie readings are so fun. They're so fun and so inexpensive. So check it out down below. But yeah, it's just one of those things that you got to get the program and you got to do the work. At a certain point. At a certain point, you just got to go. You just got to dive in and go deep. So yeah, with the lovers here, this is, again, once we do our shadow work, once we do our work, you know, that is when we come together. You're not going to be able to come together with this intimacy because this is a mirror. Remember, when I was talking about we would come back to the mirror. Okay? God, remember God, the universe is that mirror. We are, okay, wait, let's go back. God, let's just say that if Taoism, the void, that would be more like God if you really thought about it. And then what happens is God wants to make itself seen and known and heard. Again, remember, because it wants to experience itself. And that's what the lights has shined and the sound is, you know, and everything becomes, okay? And I keep getting me off track by getting so deep into this. And it's hilarious because I thought I had it well thought out enough. So you look in the mirror and you see that in the relationship. That's basically that metaphor that I was just describing. That is God looking in the mirror. You know, that's the equivalent of that. Experience itself subjectively, you know, to, like, all life is slow vibration. Like, you get that whole Bill Hicks thing, right? So it is what it is. But that's the point of life, to experience itself, to go through, you know, to get to learn itself and know itself better, right? And the same thing, and it's a spiritual process, you know, of evolution here. The same thing is with the relationship. It takes you places where you cannot go alone, because the relationship itself is that mirror. It is that mirror. Well, that's why we have the mirrors in the other deck. Guinea picture saying hello. That's why, you know, the cups and the emotions and relationships are the mirrors in that other deck, because the mirrors show you, they reflect, and that's what your relationship does. You attract somebody that reflects you back to yourself in a different way. And so in that way, we have all these similarities and we have all these, you know, opposites within the relationship. We learn how to deal with those. But this is learning how to come together when you both are healed to a certain point from all of these negative thoughts, beliefs, and expectations that are wreaking havoc literally in Divine Masculine's life right now. I mean, let's just say, I don't care if Divine Feminine, you're feeling pretty good. Well, guess what? Divine Masculine is not. So if you want to help your person, if you want to help Divine Masculine watching this as Divine Feminine, or if you're Divine Masculine watching this for yourself, or if you're Divine, whoever you are watching this, I was going to say, if you're Divine Feminine watching this for yourself, or whoever watching this for yourself on the inside too, like I said, you just have to go deeper. Okay, you just have to get to that point of intimacy where you're okay with it. Because otherwise it's like we hide from it. We run away, we hide, we get angry, we sabotage, all these things over and over and over. Okay, there's something about respect coming up here. Okay, learning how to respect ourselves, how to respect each other, how to do that simultaneously, how to understand that doing that for yourself is doing that for your person, doing that for your person is doing that for yourself, in a true way, in an open way, and again, very balanced way here. Okay, coming together where you come together, you know, and understanding that. It's kind of, in a way, it's understanding your roles too, but also knowing that your roles are not, just what you probably think they are. Okay, but on a certain level also, maybe they are. Okay, so don't be afraid for big change here. Don't be afraid to go deep. Don't be afraid, like, this is screaming shadow work. You know, again, the best spiritual healing inner work that you can learn how to do is shadow work. So check out the shadow work playlist, and then, like I said, check out the description box below and check out the program. The answers you need are coming, and you can find them faster or you can find them slower. It's up to you. Much love, many blessings. Take care. I'll talk to you very, very soon.